Time for another edition of Dine with Clyne, and we are headed to the west coast. That's right, the west coast of India with our friend Aaron Clyne. Aaron, tell us what we're going to be making today.
Today we are making chicken Cafreal, or chicken Cafreal, depending on your pronunciation. It is a dish from Goa, which is on the west coast of India, just north of Kerala. Portuguese, a lot of Portuguese influence there, so you'll get some, chorizo curries. They'll eat a lot of pork, which they don't necessarily do in the rest of India, but this is a chicken dish made with a mint and cilantro kind of marinade.
Yeah, and looking at what you've got here, I can see there's a lot of like aggressive flavors, like some pungent. We can really get it in the kitchen right now. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much. It kind of looks like pesto chicken at the very beginning, and then you grill it and you eat it and you're like, where did that come from?
That's the beauty about a lot of these that you bring to us from this part of the world. It looks so simple, but the tastes are so complex.
Yeah. So we got our pastured chicken thighs here, or chicken legs. Again, for me, you can do white meat certainly, but you got to pay more attention to it.
Yep.
Don't want it to dry out. For me, I like chicken thighs and
Agreed.
drumsticks. So a little bit of oil. There's a two-part marination to this. So the first marination is oil with salt and turmeric.
Okay.
You can feel free to use fresh turmeric, dry turmeric, just as good. And then you're going to marinate these, and then we make a second kind of marinade out of our curry paste.
Perfect.
Which I'm going to actually need your assistance with.
I can help, sure.
So we're going to, we'll let these marinate for an hour and a half.
Poof, magic of television.
Okay. So
hour and a half.
We'll put those over here. We're going to start off with our toasted spices. So
Okay.
we've got some cinnamon stick. We got some black pepper, whole black peppercorns. Again, if you don't have whole, use ground, but don't toast them if they're ground.
Okay.
Clove and cardamom.
And these you had just toasted before we started, right?
Yeah. So they're good to go. So you're going to need to get in there and puck
it up.
Puck it up.
All right.
After that, we're going to
keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep going. We're going to take those spices out. We're going to put them in the bowl right here. And then into there, you can use a food processor at home as well.
Which seems like it would be a lot easier than what I'm doing at this point, but this is rustic and this is natural.
Just wanted him to get an arm workout.
Yeah.
So yeah, once the spices are ground, then we're going to take the spices out. We're actually going to add in our ginger, our garlic, our chilies, our mint and cilantro. We're going to mix those all together, add a little bit of oil, apple cider vinegar, and then some salt, turmeric, cumin, and our spices back in, marinate that chicken out.
And for those of you that might not have caught that, I just nearly took Aaron's eye out with a wayward clove right out of this. It just popped right out. But anyway, all right, so we're
Carry on
good?
my wayward clove. Yep, we're going to keep going with this.
Okay. He just made more progress in 8 seconds than I did that entire time. Look at that.
Okay. And the one thing that I did learn over in India was the use of whole spices. We're really afraid of whole spices over here, like biting into a whole spice, but they use them very freely. And I found that just added to every kind of experience there. So I'm not going to be worried if these are a little bit
Coarse.
rustic, coarse, yeah. Okay, so we're going to pour the spices into there. We're going to now add that garlic.
So this is like a dry, step one was this, step two is this dry marinade, now we're doing kind of a wet marinade.
Yeah, for sure. And back into here, actually, we're going to add a little bit more of that turmeric.
Okay.
We're going to add cumin. And we're going to add some salt.
Yeah, like I said, aggressive flavors, like good aggressive flavors.
So then we're going to get in there with the garlic and the ginger. And
Garlic
again,
and ginger.
Don't be afraid if it's a little bit coarse. It's not the end of the world there. So
Life is better with garlic and ginger mixed together, which is really what I say all the time. If it could be a cologne, I would wear it. I'm not joking when I say that.
that I think in bacon and onion.
We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cologne line. So
Yeah.
we're on,
Yeah.
We're on our
Eau de Pimille. Yeah.
yeah. All right, and then our chilies, and again, please, to your family's spice preference, don't go crazy if you're not used to them. These Thai chilies, the little green chilies, are quite.
My suggestion is to go a little lighter on the chilies and then get one of the amazing hot sauces, one of 7 hot sauces you can get here at the Bruce Craft House.
Yep, that's a. All right, we're gonna add in just the tops of our cilantro.
No stems.
Nope. Use those stems for your K-Tao or your cow soy.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about cilantro stems a lot, but they're much tougher to mix up.
Oh yeah. And then a little bit of mint there. Mm-hmm. We're gonna just keep going with this until we get to a nice paste. So this could take up to 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna try and.
Or if I'm doing it, 40 to 48 minutes.
Come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. So just gonna get this.
That smells unreal, Aaron.
Yep. So again, we're just kind of bruising these things up. We're going to transfer them over to the food processor because.
So now that plus this will go into the food processor together?
Yep, and then we're going to make an actual curry paste out of that with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and a little bit of oil, and then we'll marinate our chicken with it.
So I love that we're doing this, but the obvious question to the lazy home chef, and I mean that lovingly, who doesn't have the time or ability to do all of this, can you just put all of this in the food processor and work it together?
For sure.
So essentially, in this cookbook, Travel, Eat, Repeat, this dish is in here. So these, if you wanted to do this at home and you don't have a mortar and pestle and you don't have...
The instructions are in there, yeah,
but the instructions are in here, and as all of Aaron's recipes are super crystal clear, easy to follow, perfect for the home chef, and amazing photos. How many photos are in this book? Thousands.
A lot.
There are thousands, all of which you and your wife took together, correct?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, if you don't have this book already, I don't know why, but you can pick it up over here at the Bruce Craft House.
All right. So we're pretty well mixed in there. We're going to add in our oil and our vinegar. Just give that its final mix, and then we're going to incorporate the spices, and then we should have our curry paste. So I don't
Perfect.
know if you can,
Let's show our camera that, Aaron.
I don't know if
Looks
you can
great.
see that. Well, it starts to
over here, yeah.
all mix together.
Looks
Really
great.
good curry paste there. So we're gonna.
I helped with
You
that.
did. 100%.
I did help with
I
that.
could not have done it without you.
Yeah, you could have, but it's nice of you to say that.
All right. So let's mix all this back together. That's the pock sound.
Yeah, sure is.
All right. Okay. So
Now, the chicken that's been marinating here, this is just that step one marinade you did with those 3 ingredients, correct?
Yes, it is. Yep. So we're going to take this, got our nice marinade, which kind of resembles a pesto.
Yeah, and like I was just about to say, like you said right off the top, it just looks like pesto,
Yeah.
but when you see what's in there and when you smell what is going on right now in this kitchen, you understand this is not pesto. You just diluted that with a little water?
Just
is that
a
what that
touch
was?
of water, yeah, just so it the consistency is enough to kind of pour out, and you'll see this kind of look like. All right, then gloves. We'll get this guy nice and coated, and you're gonna let this sit for another hour, hour and a half, up to 2 hours. If you wanted to do this step overnight and then cook it in the morning, you could as well. And then we're just gonna get that nice and coated, and then we're gonna actually take it over to the grill. So.
All right, so we'll let this marinate, and then we'll head on over to the grill. All right, our chicken Cafreal has been marinating. We are ready for the grill. Let's go, Aaron.
We're ready for the grill. So if you don't have a barbecue at home, or it's 3 feet of snow out like we got this past winter, but if you don't have that, you can pan sear these. You can just roast them straight in the oven.
Yep.
You can rotisserie them. Anything is good. I just like a little bit of that char flavor on there.
Yeah.
You can eat this. This is a street food there as well as restaurants.
So when you're there and you're getting it as street food, is it just they're grilling it right on
Yeah.
on a little on the street? Yeah.
A little like charcoal grill outside, so it's quite nice. So yeah, we just grill these up, make sure we get a good char on both sides, then we finish it in the oven.
Great. Oh, it smells great as soon as it hits that grill. Of all the street food that you've ever had, where's the best? What's your favorite?
Oh, that's a really loaded question.
Yeah.
I mean, the street food game in India and street food game in Thailand.
I thought you would say.
Southeast
I figured
Asia.
you'd say Thailand. Yeah.
Street food game in Japan is unreal.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
That's my dream. Go somewhere and just you and I just go somewhere and eat street food every night for a week.
The markets in Thailand, the ones that you walk down
Yeah.
the street, and then at 5:30, there's all of a sudden thousands of market stalls, and you don't know where they came from.
Yeah. Coming next year on Rogers TV, Aaron and I do street food all around the world.
Yes. But yeah, just the grilled chicken and sausage and meatballs and noodles and dumplings and everything you possibly.
When I was in Mexico a couple of years ago, we did a little road trip actually with my son, my son Lucas, who's on our camera right now. We went and watching everybody at just before sundown, watching them all marinate their al pastor tacos and up to their elbows in orange, right? It was just so watching every corner having different tacos ready to go. We had a great time.
So good. I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
So we'll just get a little bit of color on these guys. Just a little bit of char just to bring out some of that grilled flavor, and then we'll pop them in the oven.
Looks great. Look at these beautiful grilled chicken Nando's. Eat your heart out. I know Portuguese influence, but this is unbelievable. And I haven't even tasted it yet, everybody.
So yeah, well, I'm gonna put this right on the pan here.
All right, we're ready for the oven then?
Yes, sir.
All right, I've learned the secret code to open the oven.
Left and right.
There we
right
go.
and left. We're gonna go right in there.
There we go.
We'll give
My
that about-
sous chef duties are done.
There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we go. All right, we'll see that when it comes out of the oven shortly. All right, Aaron, so our chicken Cafreal's been in the oven for about half an hour.
Yep.
I think we're ready to go.
We are ready to go.
All right, I'll wait here.
All right, you wait there. Secret unlock the oven. It'll yell at me a little bit here.
Going chicken Cafreal, ready to hit the plate. Oh man, look at that. That is a thing of beauty.
Oh yeah, you get the nice color from the turmeric and the spices. Oh yeah.
This is great.
Oh yeah. And if you want to barbecue that the whole time or rotisserie it, as I said, it's awesome, but it's beautiful and
But like
juicy.
you said, there are options. Grill and then oven, pan and then oven, or strictly oven.
Yeah, strictly oven,
Okay.
straight grill, yeah.
Essentially, marinate it and cook the chicken however you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going chicken Cafreal from Travel, Eat, Repeat. Thanks again, Aaron Clyne, on this edition of Dine with Clyne.